Hey everybody, welcome back to another Go Battle League video. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video. I know a lot of my recent videos have been pretty long, but I want to be covering a super duper fun team that I was running last week. It was like 4 or 5 days ago. It consists of a Galarian Stunfisk, Medicham, and Lanturn. So Lanturn's a little bit of a spicy pick for the meta. Has some pretty good coverage against Azumarill, against Jellicent, against Pidgeot, Skarmory, Bastiodon, and it's been pretty fun to use. So G-Fist in the lead is so freaking good. As long as you can stay away from those fighters, you're just going to have a great time. But anyways, getting into this first battle, this is a fast move pressure team, of course, because it's Shadow Gardevoir, Shadow Arcanine, and Shadow Victory Bell. So as long as I can utilize my 2 shields, this will be fine. So got them shields down, and at this point I can just safely shield, even though this is probably like, it could be like a wild charge, right? So that's a good shield crunch, and he just knows that the game is over. Oh, is my recording laggy? It's a little. Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna keep up. G-Fisk into Galv. This is just the best lead possible. He's staying in, so I'm going to throw in the middle of the animation to make sure that, first of all, he can't switch, and second of all, that he can't sneak a fast move through. So I was very confused here. I get to sneak my own fast move through, so we're even on energy. The turn and a half, or like the 2 turns that I gave him, I got right back. So he's gonna stay in just the whole time, I guess. Again, these are like rank 14 battles, so not gonna be coming up against the best opponents. Clearly, like if you have a Galvantula, you don't want to have it stay in against a G-Fisk. So let's see what he has in the back. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I guess you're sacking the Galf because you don't want to put a Bastiodon up against G-Fisk either. And then maybe like you have an answer to G-Fisk in the back. But anyways, Hydro Pump landing on Basti, that does so much damage. And at this point, I think I can go straight Thunderbolt. I'm gonna let the Stone Edge go through. And I think I just throw on proper alignment and get this Thunderbolt off. And maybe if he shields, I can get another one? No, he's going to let it go. Yeah, so he just didn't have a great answer to G-Fisk on this team. So I'm up a shield with Medicham, and at this point it's pretty straightforward. G-Fisk is loaded on energy, and Medicham is a shield up in the mirror. So there's absolutely nothing my opponent can do. So I don't know why he decided to stay in. I also don't know why I'm tired. But yeah, I can let the Psychic go, and at this point, like defense fault, it doesn't matter because the Psychic is gonna KO or come close. Yeah, and I can just counter down after this. So GG. Very nice second game. This team was pretty successful for me. This is just going to be running like a set, or like a little, I think it was like 6 battles. And you'll see some results. So this opponent has an answer. He has a Hypno. But with G-Fisk being, or not G-Fisk, with Galv being in the lead, I do need to save G-Fisk for it. So I'm going to get some damage off and then come into Lanturn just to ensure that I can get switch advantage. The Shadow Ball's coming through, that's fine. I can tank it. Lanturn is pretty beefy. So I'm going to try and throw on the CMP tie. I think I actually overfarmed a little bit of extra energy, and then somehow Hypno wins CMP against Lanturn. I need to look that up, but I don't think that's right. So I think that's a game error. With a false CMP, which Niantic is kind of praising themselves for quote-unquote fixing. I have my opinions about that as well, but this isn't a video for me to shit on Niantic. This is a video for me to talk about these battles. So, a 2 shields Galvantula just lets the Hydro Pump go right through. So, I can only get to 1 move, so I just built up to it, and yeah, Medicham against Scrafty is great. So, a Mew, shiny Mew in the lead. That is, it's pretty spicy. But it's not a great lead for me because Surf is going to be doing quite a bit of damage to me, so almost every Mew is running Surf and Wild Charge. It's one of those Pokemon that's like a jack of all trades. You never know what it's running. It's so predictable. It's always Surf and Wild Charge. But anyways, I can shield up this Surf. I think I can probably get to Earthquake. Oh, I overfarm. My counting was probably proper. I was pretty zoned in these battles, so he shields. I probably could have. Let's see. I could shield and try and get to a Rock Slide? Okay. Or maybe I try and catch a move? Yeah. I could have probably played this a little better. Maybe like I could have let it go and then come in Lanturn or something. But I played this pretty poorly. I allow the Mew to throw on alignment. This is probably a legend battler. He has energy. He can get to a move here. Let's see. This is probably not a Surf, right? Oh, it is a Surf. Maybe it's a single move Mew. But now my opponent can come in with Skarmory, so this is pretty bad. Because he might have something good against Lanturn in the back. But at this point, I can just spam off these Ice Punches. Like, I think the Skarmory probably would try to Air Slash down, which is not a bad idea at all. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And then he's going to be able to get a Brave Bird off. So I'm going to have to be able to nuke whatever's in the back. Obviously, if it's any sort of grass type like GG, it's a fairy type. It's a Shadow Granbull. That's perfect. Hydro Pump. Boom! Zionic. Hear me. That was pretty satisfying. The G-Fisk Mirror, I actually really enjoy it. I bait almost every time. So if you play me, you might know what to expect. My opponent shields, just like in these lower rank battles, they shield almost every bait, even if like you build up, or if you build up the Earthquake, like they almost always shield. So I correctly shield my opponent's Earthquake. If you land the bait, I guess not land because that's a Pokemon term. If you correctly bait, always shield. Because if they bait back, you can probably get a fast move through and then you can outpace to an Earthquake. And if you let an Earthquake go through, they can just farm you down. So you don't want to do that. But at this point, like, I got the game to the 0 shield, and I can Earthquake this Jelly. I have Lanturn in the back, and Medi doesn't want to see Jelly. So this matchup, there's probably no way I can lose it, right? Yeah, he has an Umbreon in the back, and this is just like kind of hard counter city. But in the 0, Umbreon has a lot better of a matchup against Medicham, especially when I'm not running Power Up Punch. With shields up, it's a lot better because Medicham is like a lot of like fast move pressure against Umbreon, and Umbreon has a lot of charge move pressure. So like these Ice Punches are gonna do nothing. So, but it's a pretty even matchup. And then like even if I let Umbreon take me out here, I farm down with Lanturn, and then I just have energy for Jelly. So yeah, there is nothing my opponent can do. Okay, so this was played on Friday. It is now Tuesday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 4 days ago did these battles. So I mean, they're still good battles. So, but Thunderbolt on the Jelly, and this is GG. So, but I just want to show kind of how strong this team can be. Medicham on the safe swap is a solid option, and then as long as they don't have a grass type, like you're pretty much good with, or maybe like a ground type, you're pretty good with Lanturn in the back. So as long as you're not coming up on like a Nidoqueen or a G-Fisk or like any sort of grass type. But even against G-Fisk, you can hit it with the Hydro Pump if you have energy. So, but Elite against the Jellicent is not incredible. Like, it's a pretty neutral matchup. I land the Earthquake, so now I can just go straight Rock Slide. I think he hit me with a Shadow Ball, and he just takes it the 0, and he comes in with Talonflame. So, I think... Could I have gotten to 2 moves here? I don't think I could have. No, I couldn't have. But I do get a shield, which is really nice, and now I can come in to Lanturn. So, this is like the best case. Medi doesn't have to deal with Jelly. Talonflame is on my Lanturn, which is, like, this is just the perfect situation for me to be in. And I could even consider, like, if he Brave Birds here, I'm kind of in a little bit of trouble because it does a lot. So, since I have 2 shields and he has none, I'm just going to shield the Flame Charge. Ooh, that's not great. Now if he Brave Birds, it can even KO. So, I guess it's like an attack boosted Brave Bird, so it's going to do more. But I was shocked that KO'd. So now I just shield the Earthquake. I can get an Ice Punch off here. I think I farm up to 100 energy, throw this Ice Punch, and then I have a Psychic for the Talonflame. So that's pretty nice. I can counter down, and then Psychic is going to take this Talonflame out. Well, it should. My Medicham is actually not even XL'd at all. So it's 1420 CP, 98%. I don't have XL candies, so, but I still want to use it. But as you guys can see, 5-0 set. Super awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you.